Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today as we take a look at John 14. As we learned, it's here Jesus says that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and that no one comes to the Father except through him. We talked all about that on Sunday, and if you haven't checked out that message, I want to encourage you to do that. I'll put the link to it down below this video so it's easy for you to get to. But what I want to focus on today are the verses at the end of this section, where Jesus is telling the disciples that whatever they ask him to do in his name, he's going to do. And there's even that verse in Matthew 18 where Jesus says that if two of the disciples agree on earth about anything they ask, it will be done for them by the Father. And a lot of times we take these to kind of be offering us a blank check, if you will, that we can ask for anything, slap Jesus' name on it, and we're good. But that's not it. What Jesus is saying is that when we're after the work of God, when we're pursuing him, when we're in tune with him, we're going to be seeking things and asking him for things that are right in sync with his purposes. So these verses aren't giving us license to demand anything we want. We'll get what we desire when we're seeking God and what he wants to do. If what we're asking for is in line with God's will, if it expands our worship and brings him glory, he's going to do it. That's what Jesus says there in verse 13 of John 14. He says, "Whatever you ask in my name, this I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." And Jesus has just gotten done explaining to the disciples that he's revealed the Father. If it's going to bring God glory, if it's about his business, that's the stuff I want to be asking for. That's what I want to be seeking after. In that Matthew 18 passage I was talking about a minute ago, right before that one, Jesus says, "Whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." And that, again, kind of has the ring of anything, but you may notice in the footnotes it says, "shall have been bound in heaven, and shall have been loosed." It's not us getting whatever we want from God. It's us getting him, binding the things he'd bind, loosening the things he'd loosen. He's revealed himself. He's given us direction. He's given us his spirit to guide us, always pointing us back to Jesus. God has poured himself out that we may know him, pursue him, and serve him. And when we seek things he's about, when we're in step with him, that's the stuff he's going to do. That's who he is. Of course he's there. Let's keep seeking after what heaven would have, aligning ourselves with God's poured out heart this week and beyond. And I'll see you again soon for another episode of More.